Afternoon, Henry. How are you today?
I feel fine today, Edward. You seem to be in a good mood.
I sure am, because I'm planning on doing an Edward convention where only Edward minis can take part.
Ooh, an Edward convention, eh? What gave you the idea?
You know how Thomas made up a big Thomas convention not long ago?
Yeah?
I was thinking about doing the same thing, where I should be the next mini to do a convention where only one engine with a lot of variants would be part of it.
I see. Well, I'm not sure about that, unless if you ask the Fat Controller first.
I might as well tell the other Edwards about the news. They have to meet me back at the bedroom.
The other Edwards? Okay, Edward, but wait. Shouldn't you tell the Fat Controller first?
Don't worry, Henry. I'm sure he won't mind.
Oh, that's not like his normal self.
Hello, Winter Edwards. How are you all doing this day? We're doing fine, Normal Edward. What brings you here? I am hosting an Edward convention this afternoon. Meet me at our owner's bedroom. An Edward convention, eh? Well, that does sound interesting. Can we come too, since we're Edwards? Why, yes, of course. Every Edward mini that's in this collection must be in the bedroom at all costs. Alright, are you going to tell the other Edwards? That's what I'm doing now. I'll be telling every other Edward mini to meet me at the bedroom so we can all have an Edward convention by ourselves. Okay, see you, Normal Edward. We'll meet you at the bedroom soon. So what have you been up to, Robot Edward? Oh, nothing much, darling Edward. Just doing my job as being a robot engine as usual. Hello, you guys. Hello, Normal Edward. What brings you here to our spot? Yeah, can't you see we're doing a bit of our own jobs? Well, actually, how about you assign your jobs to other engines, because we're doing an Edward convention this afternoon. An Edward convention, you say? Well, that sounds interesting. Can we come too? Why, yes, of course. Just let other engines do your work, and then we'll get going. Okay? Sounds like a plan. Come and meet me at the Edward convention this afternoon. Edward convention's happening this afternoon. An Edward convention, he said. Oh, well, that sounds very interesting. Come on, guys, let's leave our trucks behind and get to the convention. All right, Spooky Edward, we're right behind you. Come meet me at the Edward convention and the bedroom. Did he say Edward convention? Ooh, that sounds exciting. Let's leave our trucks here. All right, let's go. Hey, Sports Edward, what brings you here at the steelworks? I'm just passing by with my goods train. How are you doing? Working as hot as always. Hello, Steelworks Edward and Sports Edward. Hello, Edward. What brings you here? Well, I have come to announce that I've got an Edward convention planned this afternoon. An Edward convention, you say? Oh, can we come? Why, certainly. It's just upstairs in our owner's bedroom. Follow me. Oh boy, this will be exciting. Hey, wait up! Oh, that was a good bathroom break. Hang on. Who left these trucks here? Wasn't Sports Edward meant to deliver these somewhere? And where is Steelworks Edward? He shouldn't leave the Steelworks like that. Someone needs to do his job. I can do it for you. Thank you, Steelworks James. Hopefully Steelworks Edward should be back soon. That's strange. Who left all these trucks in the middle of a junction? I might as well have to deliver all these trucks myself. Whoever is causing this must have caused confusion and delay. I better report to the Fat Controller about this. Oh, the indignity! Why do I have to pull a goods train? Oh, Gordon, what's the matter? I was passing the steelworks, Henry, until Steelworks Thomas told me to deliver these these goods vans that Prince Edward was supposed to take. Well, I saw these other trucks that were left at a junction, and I don't know who was meant to take them. Oh dear, Gordon. Looks like you'll have to pull goods trains again. That's very funny, Thomas. Good thing we don't have to do any jobs today. Oh. Hold on. Edward said that he was going to do an Edward convention where the Edward minis would gather around. Could that be the reason why I was told to deliver these box vans? Well, I did see some other trucks that were left behind. Yeah, and we were wondering if the Edward minis were meant to take them. Well, if the Edward minis were supposed to take them, then... Oh no. Then this could mean... Isn't this great that we're throwing an actual Edward party? I know you use Edward, right? All the Edward minis in this collection have gathered around, just like how Thomas did a while ago. Yeah, considering that Edward is the #2 blue engine. Yes, I heard that. Thank you. So, how do you think this convention is going? Well, it's going great, Metallic Edward. Does the Fat Controller know? The Fat Controller? Ooh, I don't know if he's seen this yet. Who cares if the Fat Controller finds out? This is great fun. Yeah, we should join in too. So, how have you been doing at the steelworks? Oh, working as hot as always. But I do need a bit of a rest though, after all that dirty, grimy work. So, you're a raccoon, Edward, I presume? Yes, and you're meant to be a werewolf, Spooky Edward. Yeah, we should both do some hangouts together sometime. Yeah, we might. But it depends, I'll have to ask the other coming minis first. So, Robot Edward, do you really like to be a robot? Well, of course I do. Although robots don't like water, it'll fry up their circuits. Exactly. Oh, I hope this convention is going well. I really hope the Fat Controller doesn't find out. Edward the Blue Engine. Huh? Uh-oh. Looks like you're busted. Oh, what do you want from me, sir? And all the other Edward minis? Yes, sir? What is all this disturbance? I'm very sorry, sir. Because Thomas had his own convention, I thought I'd have my own convention too. Yeah, we've noticed that all of the other Edwards had abandoned their jobs just to do this convention, sir. I was unsure about Edward at first. Oh, you okay, sir? Sorry. As I was saying, I was unsure about Edward doing a convention like Thomas did. Huh? But it turns out that he didn't ask your permission. Exactly, Henry. Well, Edward, I will give you another chance, but only if you ask permission. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, everyone, for wasting all your time. It was all right, Edward. We did have fun doing an Edward gathering. Yeah, since Edward was #2, maybe I could be the next mini to do a Henry gathering. Like a Henry convention, I should say. Oh, then I'm pretty sure that I'll be next. And after that will be James. Did someone say my name? And did someone say that there was a convention of James minis, but I wasn't invited? No, James, I was meant to say that if I do a convention after Henry and Edward's convention that's happening just now, then you would be next. Ah, so we are doing this number order, I presume? Yeah, and after James does his convention, soon it'll be my turn, since there are more Percy minis rather than Edward minis. Yeah, you are more popular than Edward, although he was the first character to be made by the author himself. Exactly, Thomas. Well, I don't see why not if there was another convention. So, sir, what do you think of all the other minis doing their own conventions where it's every variant of one character that is in this place? That isn't actually a bad idea, Henry. Since the Edward convention surprisingly went well, I thought maybe all the classic minis should do their own conventions. throughout every few months or so. How about every month, I should say? Monthly doesn't sound like a bad idea. After all, everyone has to do their jobs. There you are, James. I was worried about you. What do you want from me, Rosie? I need you to help me finish all these jobs with all these trucks I just found. Hang on, didn't we find those trucks earlier, Rosie? Oh, weren't you meant to take them? Oh, yes, but Hold on, that's my paint wagon. And there's the X-ray truck I was using. Oh, are those trucks belong to you all? Yes, and especially those tarpaulin trucks. Hey, where are those trucks and the monster thing? Oh, that makes sense. I'm not surprised that every other classic mini has to do a convention. Ooh, it's gonna be a long time for me to do one. Well, you just have to be patient, Rosie. Patience is a virtue, you know. Exactly. So for the next convention, it'll be Henry's turn, as we have to go in number order. Number order sounds good enough, sir. Anyway, next time someone does a minis convention, always ask the Fat Controller first. Good idea. Now, we can all go back to our normal jobs. Thank you, sir. Hope you all enjoyed the convention, Edwards. We sure did, Edward.